Good morning and welcome back to the Living in Sedona channel. That's Livin in Sedona. I'm Cami. I'm one of your local real estate agents serving the Sedona and Verde Valley, and today is hike day. So stick around because we are going to do Bell Rock, which you see behind me. All right, one of my favorite questions of being a resident here in Sedona is, do you hike every day? And I think it's a funny question because, of course, we don't hike every day because, one, we live here and we have to work and we don't have the time to hike every day. We do try to hike at least once a week, if not more, but my happy place would probably be hiking 3 times a week. So if you're thinking about relocating to Sedona and think that you're going to hike every day, think again. So let's get to our hike, and we're going to point out some things along the way, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this trail and how as we were visiting, we had our kids here a lot, and so this was one of their favorite trails. And so I'm just going to talk to you about certain things about the trail, whether it's good for families and who it's great for. So let's get going, and hopefully you'll enjoy today's hike. All right, so just so you know, we parked at the Courthouse Vista Trail head, and there are lots of places, different places that you can park to do this trail. We usually park there at the Courthouse Vista Trail head. It does get quite full quickly. You do have some overflow parking that I'm showing you the sign right now. And you can access this trail from different other spots. So for instance, Little Horse Trail, that trailhead, you could park there. Then you would access the Bell Rock pathway a little ways in on that trail. And I'm gonna post that video in the description below so you can see exactly where you pick up the trail on that trail, in the Little Horse Trail, because we did that video and stopped along the way to show you where you could pick up Bell Rock pathway. Most of the trailheads, in fact all of them, are located off of 179. You need Red Rock passes for all of them, so make sure you have that. Most of them, especially this one, as you can see, I have a family ahead of me. They brought their dogs and they have children, so I'm not sure how far they're anticipating going with the dogs and the children. As you can see, this trail right now is pretty easy going. This is if you wanted to bring a stroller or even a wheelchair to at least get to a spot where you could get a little closer to that view, this would be manageable. You could do that. So if you have somebody that's in a stroller or a wheelchair, this could be this little walk could be a spot that you could actually bring them to, and they could get a little bit closer to the Red Rocks. Get to this open area right here where you see the trail markers. This is the place that you would have to stop the walkers or strollers because it starts with the trail. This particular trail is really well marked. It's going to be very difficult for you to get off trail. There's a lot of people here, so even if you didn't see the trail markers, which you can see ahead, just follow people. But one of the things about this trail is you can do a few different trails. So if you have your All Trails app and you're looking for Bell Rock Trail, when you put that in All Trails app, there's going to be like 10 different things, because you can do the loop, which is basically just the loop around the base, which is fairly easy. If you had children, small children, like the family you saw earlier, like I hope that's what they're doing. Or you can do the Bell Rock Trail, which is what we're doing, which is we're gonna go up. My cameraman isn't all that great thinking today that we're gonna go straight up like we normally do, but we'll see. We've done this trail many times before. It's actually, as I was saying earlier, our kids like this trail. It was a really good trail for us coming from Ohio, which is at sea level. It was a good trail for us to get acclimated to the elevation and to kind of get our feet wet and legs ready for some of the harder trails that we were going to do later in the week. So it's always been one of our favorite hikes, not only because it's fun, but the views are really great and it's not all that difficult. I really would consider it a moderate trail just because of the climb at the end. So it's a good trail for acclimation for sure. So I wanted to mention it's June, and if you are watching this and it's August, you still need to take heed. We have had a lot of people being rescued for heat exhaustion while they have been hiking here in Sedona. We've had literally like 5 in the last week, and we're just doing a lot of PSAs, and the fire department is doing that, and the police, and just even the residents. So I guess this is my PSA to all of you. If you think that you're strong and capable, that's great, but you really need to know your limits. And so what you know about yourself, minus about 5 times that. Because when you're hiking in the heat, and we have a dry climate, you are sweating more than you realize. And you lose a lot of electrolytes, and you've got to be prepared. So we are right now encouraging all people to hike early in the morning, not in the heat of the day. And right now, it's around 8 o'clock. We could have been here earlier, but you know, I didn't get out of bed. So anyway, just keep that in mind if you're here visiting during the summer months, that you need to hike early in the day. Drink plenty of fluids, 3 times the amount you think. And don't forget your electrolytes. Gatorade, Propel, vitamin water, salt tabs. Don't forget those. Here is going to require, where it gets difficult, we're starting the climb. We're going to go up that crevice. This is one of those trails where I use the crab walk quite frequently. And actually, this is a good picture spot. If you didn't want to go all the way to the top, I'll stand right here. So it's just a flat area. But you can see behind me this beautiful span, Courthouse Butte, and Broken Arrow Mountains, and over there's the Chapel area, so Chicken Point, and you can see Wilson Mountain, Thunder Mountain. You can see all of this. So we have, I'll actually put it in the video, we have a panoramic of this, and it's really quite beautiful. I don't know how well you're seeing it on video because the sun is not really in the right spot, but this is a good picture spot if you wanted a family picture here. I think we've had a family picture here. But onward and upward, if you want to turn around and see how far we've climbed, we're almost to where we typically stop, so we're getting close. I think I said before, it's very difficult to get off trail here, even if you aren't following markers. It's one of those trails that you can just kind of go and make your way to the top and find the best way, because there's so many, ledges and crevices that you can climb up towards the top. So that's one reason why we like this trail. We've done it several times. This is probably our 4th or 5th time since being here, and I don't think we go the same way every time. Hi. As you can see, you use these rocks to your advantage. They look kind of slick, but find the crevices for your feet and your hands and throw your body towards the rocks and you'll do fine. Oh, sorry. So when you see these blue chalked arrows, this is your little help. I'm starting to notice that they're starting to look faded, so I don't know if the sun and rain, when we have rain, is getting to them, but these arrows help you get your, which way you're going. So keep an eye out for those on the flat surfaced rocks. And actually here is another one, but you can see it's faded right here. So these arrows are trying to help us back down, but we haven't made it up, so just keep an eye out. Okay, so this trail is typically very open to the elements, okay? Not a lot of shade, but as you can see, I'm sitting in shade right now, but it's also the time of the day. We're here in the morning, and so when you're climbing up to the top, as you can see, we're almost there, but we have a nice shaded spot, so we thought this would be a nice spot to take a breather and take in the beautiful view. It just never gets old. I mean, we could stay here all day if you wanted, but unfortunately we have to work. Trail is not very busy today, but there are a lot of young families on this trail, so it's been kind of fun to watch the little kiddos make it to the next level, and they're screaming, "We made it!" So I really give those parents kudos, because even though my kids have done this trail many, many times, they were not quite that young. Because we are at the hairy, scary part of the trail. Lots of climbing. Hi. Were you the one that left your wife down below? Are you the one that left your wife? Oh, okay. There's a lady down there that she's like, yeah, my husband left me. She says, I'm not doing that. Yeah. Uh-huh. We usually stop here. Oh, we live here. Yes. We've done this many times.
Okay.
Is this your first time visiting?
It is the first time, yes.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Italy. Yeah.
Oh, wow. We have friends that just got back from Italy.
Yeah. And wow, you're local from Sedona.
Uh-huh. Well, we moved here. We're transplants, but we've lived here for 2 years.
Okay.
But we've visited for 10 years before we made the move.
I know so many people from New York or from LA.
Yeah?
That basically kept visiting and then
Yeah.
say, okay.
Yep, that's what we did. That's how it happens. I should give you my card so when you're ready to buy, you know a real estate agent. All right, we've made it to our stopping point, which is at the top, and my cameraman says I'm not allowed to go any further, and he wanted me to sit down because I was making him kind of nervous, but I have a little audience here. They're all waving and clapping. So I just wanted to say real quickly, Bell Rock is part of the Scenic Byway. So if you're coming in and heading north, it's going to be like basically the first rock that you see. And if you're going down 179 heading south, it's going to be basically the last rock formation that you see on the left-hand side. There are a ton of properties right now listed in the village, which gives you the view of Bell Rock. So if you are interested in anything real estate, please give me a call or DM me or whatever you want to do. But last but not least, I wanted to give a shout out to Emmy of Emmy's World on YouTube. She doesn't know this, but Emmy, I wanted to say hi to you, and I want you to know that you're doing a great job on your YouTube channel. I'm very proud of you. Your brother Dylan and I are friends, and so I wanted to say hello and keep up the good work. And give your two little Shih Tzus, Dottie and Dolly, a puppy hug from Jake. All right, I hope this video was informative for you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share to all of your friends. And as always, make it a great day at Living in Sedona, and I will see you next week.